Sup.
That is the most anticlimactic entrance.
Because I made it look like I was going to say something grand.
Yeah. You were
But I was like, sup.
Oh, welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back to the Gemini archive.
We are back, I think.
Yeah.
It's been a couple weeks. I have been incredibly busy.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where, like, I forgot to eat some days. It was bad.
Hold on, I'm just going to turn this down.
Oh.
Okay.
Am I shouting?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The audio's all over the place.
Sorry. Yeah, I've been so busy.
Yeah.
It is commission season. My hand is done. Like, I need to go to the human store and get a new hand.
The human store?
Like an auto parts store, but for humans.
Uh-huh.
I am so exhausted. And even more so today after the fucking eventful morning that we had.
Jesus.
Because
today we were planning on going to the post office to send out Christmas stuff and cards, and, you know, we do it every year.
And it's not just like one, it's a lot of things.
It was like, what would you say, like 4 boxes?
Like 5.
Well, it was 4 boxes and then like one smaller like packaged thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
And
boy.
then like 20 cards.
Yeah.
And one of them was going to Canada. So, I mean, I had to pay postage for that. Well, we did.
Yeah.
So, what, a whole $1 or whatever.
Yeah. Whatever
But
it is.
we don't have Canada stamps. So, you know, I had to do it there.
Yes.
It took all of 3 seconds. But, so, could have went yesterday when it was beautiful and nice outside.
Taking our time.
And taking our sweet ass time. Would have been totally fine. It's like 11:45 and this morning. And I look outside, it's starting to snow. So I'm like, let me go wake up Megan and let's just fucking go.
Yeah, because I was still sleeping. I needed like another hour because I was up late last night, like doing stuff or whatever. And, you know, typical New England, it's just snowing. No one gives a shit. In typical New England, the post office, quote unquote, we go to, it's actually inside a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, when it snows out, what's the busiest fucking place you go? The grocery store.
Grocery store.
So we're like, fuck. So Lauren wakes me up out of a sound sleep, and apparently I punched the wall.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't even remember
doing that. It
doing
scared the shit out of me. I didn't think you were going to punch the wall.
I'm sorry. I don't remember doing that. I literally don't remember.
I know.
But I woke up and I'm like, fuck. So we had to make a mad dash because I'm like, well, we better go now before it gets worse.
Well, because the thing is, too, they closed for lunch at 12.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be open again until around 1, and that's when it was supposed to get really bad. Well, so we get there at 11, and it was perfectly fine. Like, there was no one there. It took at the post office.
I roll up in my actual pajamas.
But same. Like, I had a fucking DuckTales, like, sweatshirt on and, like, boots. I didn't even care.
I was like, Jesus Christ, man. But luckily they were I always go there and they're so good and let me try that again. In and out, you know, just always great. And of course, like, we got there just at the right time because there was 3 people behind me when we went to go leave. And one guy was like, how much are your stamps? And I'm like, I'm so glad I was not behind this guy.
Same.
Because this guy looked like he had never been out of the house before. You know what I mean?
Well, the last time he did, it was probably like the early 90s or some shit.
Yeah, it looked like he crawled out of a sewer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I was just like, I'm so exhausted because I literally, it's like I opened my eyes and then I was in the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even remember what happened. I was so fucking tired.
I know. We probably could have waited half an hour, but I'm like, you know what? I know if we wait, it's going to be bad.
I know.
Something's going to happen. I'm like, let's just tough it out and just go. It'll take all of 20 minutes. You know?
Yeah. So I had to fucking do the mad dash.
Yeah.
You know? I got home. Well, when we got home, I was out of breath.
Yeah.
I couldn't even see. We're how many minutes in and Lauren's already yawning?
I know, it's like 4.5 minutes.
Yeah. And now we're probably going to be passing the yawn back and forth because I'm tired too.
I know.
You know, and I get home, I'm like out of breath. I'm like, oh, it's done. Everything got sent out. $1 million later in shipping. It was great.
I know.
But, yeah, so our morning was eventful and we looked at each other and it's like, we haven't recorded a podcast in like 2 weeks.
I know. I'm like, if we're just going to get shit done today, let's just do it.
Because I I mean swamped.
Yeah, I mean no time.
Like literally no time to like even think. So
Yeah.
we are here. I am happy.
Yes.
I'm so happy to be doing this today rather than fucking being a miserable asshole. I have a new robe.
I know. We have well, they're kind of matching.
Yeah, they're the same kind of like style robe. Like they're nice, like fuzzy, like warm robes.
Yeah, from Torrid.
But Lauren's is gray and white, and mine's just all white.
Yeah, because mine has cats on it, and it has cat ears on the hood. And Megan's is polar bear.
Yep.
And it has bear ears on the hood.
And I look like a little polar bear.
Mm-hmm. This is the softest thing, but it's not like hot.
Yeah.
You know, it's like warm, but like not suffocating.
Yes.
And because anyone who doesn't know me and Megan well, we are very warm people.
Oh, like I get warm.
Extremely warm-blooded.
If you sit too close to me, I'm like already sweating.
Yeah.
Like I can't even handle it.
Like I feel like I could survive in the mountains of Alaska and be fine. Like honestly.
Like today it was like what? Like how many degrees? Like 25
like 25
degrees. And I'm just like, okay, I threw on a jacket.
Yeah, I had a hoodie on. A hoodie.
One.
Just one.
Singular.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was fuzzy, but still. It was like a hoodie and boots. And
can I just say, I look like a fucking asshole right now.
Yeah.
Like, I have this robe on, and then I have on, like, fuzzy pajama pants that also have polar bears on them.
Yeah.
I look like a goddamn Hallmark commercial.
Dude, I don't even have pants on because I shaved. So, these legs are out today.
Did you really? Hold on,
Yeah.
I have to...
Yeah, just feel that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice leg.
That's the good stuff. Oh, I missed a spot.
Isn't that the worst?
It's always behind the knee. Why?
For me, it's, like, on top of the knee.
Really?
Because the knee is so hard to get because of all the lumps and bumps.
Oh my god.
I look like an actual, like, I look like I'd be in a JCPenney commercial for, like, Christmas time.
Yeah.
And, like, my name is, like, Meredith, and I'm wrapping presents for my 3 children.
Yeah.
That's what I look like right now.
Grayson, Brayson, and then, like,
Jason.
Nevaeh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the little girl.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, those fucking names drive me nuts.
Ugh, God. And if you name your child these names, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I know.
They're probably great kids, but you should be ashamed.
Why would you subject your child to a fucking douchey name like that?
Well, no kidding.
Name him, like, I don't know.
Mark.
Yeah. Or, like, Jared. You know? Like, whatever happened to, like...
Jared.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an itch in my back. Hold on. Hold
You
on.
good?
Wait. Yeah, I got it.
All
Sorry.
right.
Anyway.
Yes. So, that was our day today.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm exhausted.
I mean, it's only, what, 1:45? I mean, we really haven't had much of a day. People do way more in a day than this.
Oh, I know. Oh,
I know.
Now I'm
sorry.
going. Oh,
You're just going to have to live with it today.
I know.
because-
We're just balls of fucking sleepy.
I know. But talkative balls of sleepy.
Yeah.
So,
Because we watched Wheel of Fortune before.
I know.
We were actually around to watch it today.
I know. We got really excited. I don't know, like, why? Why do we get so excited over this show?
Well, because Wheel of Fortune, it's like one of those shows where it's like, it's always been the same and nothing's really like changed about it. So it's like familiar.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I
and
mean?
It's been around since, like, first it was like Cavemen and then Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Like, it's been around for so long.
It's true. Like, we, we're just sitting there watching it and it's like, it's still Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
Yeah.
My sugar daddy, Pat Sajak.
Oh my God.
How you doing?
Like, literally, he's probably got stock in some good shit, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I'm about that. I would S that D and F that D.
Oh, God, Lauren.
If it meant I could just live my life.
But, no, we were just like watching it. And I remember watching this, literally the same exact thing in like 96.
Yeah.
You know, it was literally the same. Maybe the quality of the TV wasn't as good.
And the prizes were different.
Yeah, the prizes were like a stereo or something.
Yeah.
A brand new boatmobile.
I know, probably watching that with like our grandmother.
Yeah.
There's a home video of us like right before Christmas and Wheel of Fortune's on in the fucking background.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and it makes me think of Christmas because usually like our mom really loves like game shows.
yeah.
So she would always keep them on and whatever, like Jeopardy too. And It's just like
Price is Right.
Yeah, it's just something that like we associate with like, oh, like our parents are around, like it's familiar.
Yeah.
So it's like we needed that today because it's just like this week alone has just been fucking
it's so
stressful and chaotic and all this shit, and me
Yeah.
just trying to get stuff done and just trying to get things wrapped and nice.
Me just trying to be emotionally stable. I had an emotional breakdown 2 days ago.
I know, trying to wrap presents.
I know. We were trying to get this stuff together to send out, and I literally emotionally broke down. I don't know why. I just had an emotional breakdown.
It was insane.
It was like a year's worth of just pent-up shit just came out in about 10 minutes. And I threw it all at Megan, and I feel very bad.
It's all right. My ass still hurts from you knocking me over, but it's fine.
What?
I'm just kidding. Knocking me
figuratively.
Yeah,
I see.
From knocking me over with all the. You said you threw it at me.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh man, we have fun here at the Gemini Archives.
Too.
Oh man, I'm that state of exhausted where it's like I probably not even going to make sense.
I know. We are going to talk about a couple things. It's, again, we haven't done like any kind of structured show in like months.
I know.
I just don't care. Like we're sitting here just to talk because we have to get some shit out.
Well, that and like if you want us to talk about anything specific, like an event or some, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Like hit us up and let us know because we
to the 5 people that listen to this.
Yeah, I know.
Just like if you want to hear anything, now's your chance.
If you still listen to this, we love you.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And honestly, we do because not a lot of people listen to us.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's not about the numbers for us. It's more so for us to look back on in about like 2 years and be like, wow, I remember when that happened.
Well, no kidding. A lot happens in a year or 2 years.
It hasn't even been a year.
I know.
A year in like what, May?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. I can't believe it's been that long.
I know.
Holy fuck. I feel like we haven't done that many of these. What episode is this?
Like
21? Man. What did we talk about for 20 episodes?
I don't know.
I don't even remember. I have to go back and listen to our own fucking shit.
I know. Well, it's because we don't upload every week now like we used to.
True. I know. Well, this time of year, it's hard,
Yeah.
And like, I've been super busy and fucking...
And not only that, but like, not a lot of people listen, so there's not much demand. So we kind of just do it at our own leisure.
I know. I think we said that in the last episode, but we might be doing every other week now. I know it's been like 2 weeks because I've been so fucking busy, but yeah, we might be doing every other week now because things have been taking off and Laura and I have been a little busy, so we can't do it as often as we want to.
Yeah. But if we get more people listening and people want us to go back to once a week, we could totally do it.
Yeah.
It's just for the time being, it's easier.
Because you demanded it.
Yeah. Yeah, for the time being, it's just easier. So that's how we're going to do shit. So
that's that.
Yes.
I'm warm.
I am too. I'm like, is this what the cats feel like when they're like in their beds and they're about to fall asleep?
Oh, you know what? This literally feels like Frost's cat bed.
It does.
Like, Frost loves like very like soft, like squishy things. Mm-hmm. He's a soft boy.
He's one soft boy.
And he loves to like knead the shit out of it though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Picasso doesn't need, but Frost will like go to town on shit.
He like destroys whole carpets.
He has.
I'm like, he is so destructive. Holy fuck.
I know, he really likes to sharpen his claws.
He ruined a pair of my boots.
Oh yeah.
I was very sad about that. It's like, you motherfucker. Those are my boots.
But then he just like looked at you and you're like, oh, it's all right.
I know. But then, yeah, and then it's the cat eyes like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, it's okay. It's fine.
He's just so pure.
He is so pure.
Yes, like yesterday, I fed him, or the other day I fed him, and I went to go use the bathroom after I put his food down, and I opened the door, and he's sitting there just like looking at me. And it was so cute. And then he went up, rubbed my legs like a couple times, and then he went and ate. He literally waited for me to get out of the bathroom to thank me for his food, and then he went and ate.
Like, bless this cat.
Like, it was, I almost cried. It's that time of the month, so I was like emotional anyways. And this is the same day I had the emotional breakdown, so I like really cried.
Oh God.
Probably. Oh my god.
I know, like, but he did that to me yesterday. Like, I was about to go in the shower, and then I heard him, like, yelling from the other room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck does he want? He was sitting, he has, like, a little window bed thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was sitting in the window bed, and he just looked at me. He just wanted to be petted.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm naked. I have to go in the shower.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't stop until I petted him, and then I went in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was fine. It's like, this cat is he's so silly.
He is.
They're like,
He has quirks.
I heard someone refer to tuxedo cats as sacred clowns.
Honestly, that makes sense.
That's like that's the way I would describe Frost. He's a sacred clown because
he is though.
He does so many funny things,
but
it's so pure and like precious. Oh man! Oh god! Here we go. We're passing it back and forth.
You yawned twice already, so don't fucking even.
I know, it's like fucking Hot Potato in here. Do you remember that game, Hot Potato?
Yeah.
I hated that game. That was like Anxiety the game.
No, that was Perfection.
True.
If for anyone that doesn't know what Perfection is,
consider yourself blessed.
Yeah. It's basically a game where you have this like board. Would you call it a board? It's more of like a what do you call it?
I guess it's like a board. I don't know what
it's like
you
this
call
machine thing, and it's got like puzzle pieces indented into it, and you push it down and start a timer, and the goal is to get all the pieces into the holes before the timer goes off, and then when it does, the thing pops up and all the pieces go flying and you lose. Oh my god.
Why was it called Perfection?
Because you put all the pieces in perfectly before the timer was up. And if you did it before the timer was up, you could stop the timer.
God, I hated that game. It gave me trust issues.
Yeah. I did too.
Fucking Perfection.
I know. I used to have a little handheld of Perfection.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And it looked like a Game Boy, but it was just Perfection on there.
It's in the back room somewhere.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We should find that.
It was like that in Yahtzee.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if it still works.
I don't know.
Because me and Lauren, like on New Year's, I don't know if anyone else does this, but on New Year's, what we like to do is like make a bunch of like hors d'oeuvres and stuff. Like little like finger foods and play board games. Mm-hmm. That's literally what we do every year. Mm-hmm. Whether it's just
unless we have get invited somewhere, then we go. But
well, yeah, and it's usually whether it's like just the two of us or if we have people over. That's literally all we do.
Yeah, it's like my favorite. I love New Year's just because of that.
Same.
Because I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to attend to anyone.
I don't have to put on pants. It's great.
And like, it literally all we do is make hors d'oeuvres like bagel bites and pigs in a blanket and all that shit.
Oh, I know.
And then
I can't wait for New Year's.
I know. And then all we do is play board games until like midnight, and then we watch the ball drop, and then I just go to sleep.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Best holiday ever.
Yep.
One with minimal commitment. Because Christmas stresses me the fuck out.
I know.
Because it's like, who do I get things for? Who do I not? You know, what if this happens or what this person, whatever. And it's just like, you want to make sure you include everyone and reciprocate if you get something. And it's just so stressful.
I know.
You know? And everyone's such a fucking asshole. Ooh, I have something I could talk about now that I thought about it.
Oh, okay.
So, Laura and I went to go get our eyebrows done like a few weeks ago. And it's like at a spa type place. And, well, it's one woman that works there. Mm-hmm. And so we had to go like one after the other. So I was sitting and waiting for Lauren. Lauren wasn't getting her eyebrows done. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking to the woman at like the front desk or whatever because I know her. She actually like lives like near my uncle and like
it's a small world.
We're acquainted.
Yeah.
So, I'm talking to her, whatever. We're catching up. Oh, how you been? Blah blah. Because I haven't seen her in a while. And so I'm just sitting there talking to her. And all of a sudden I hear somebody walk in, thinking that they would just stand behind me and wait patiently, and for me to move. No, she comes right up to the counter, practically pushes me out of the way. This woman, I want to say she was like in her mid-40s.
Yeah.
Something like that. So not like an old lady, but older, you know.
Right.
And, oh, jeez, I fucking hit the mic. And she just comes and she's like, I'm picking up an order. She didn't even like say, excuse me. Didn't care that she interrupted my fucking, you know, conversation. Didn't care about any of that. She's like, I'm picking up an order. And so the woman behind the desk was like, okay, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like trying to find it. She doesn't know where it is. Because it wasn't for her. It was for the woman working on your eyebrows. It was her client. So she's like, I have to ask her where it is. And, blah, blah. And, you know, she's looking, and the woman next to me is like huffing and puffing and getting all frustrated. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just go fuck myself, right? Like, I wasn't just sitting here fucking...
Oh my God, I hate people like that.
Oh, dude.
If I actually saw this, I would have fucking said something.
I'm like, I guess I'll just go fuck myself, you know? Like, I wanted to say that to her. But I'm like, I'm just going to bite my tongue. Because you and I are non-confrontational people. Yeah. It's just easier for me to just ignore someone being like that than to engage.
But if you poke, bitch, I'm biting back.
Ooh, dude, I can only take so much.
Yeah.
If you really get me to that point, I will fucking snap. But usually I can be pretty patient about it and like, well, whatever.
Yeah.
So, this woman's huffing and puffing because she can't, the woman behind the desk couldn't find her stuff, which wasn't even that important. And
what was it, just like skincare?
Yeah, it was like skincare stuff, like I don't know, like skin creams and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, considering it's like a spa, I mean.
Yeah, it was like that good stuff though.
Yeah,
the good and
like the good.
Yeah. So hold on. I don't want to burp in the mic
oh,
like you, like
did.
some people in this room.
Listen,
just kidding. So, what was I saying? Oh, okay, so she's like, okay, well, I have to go. Even though she was, you know, working on you, she's like, hold on, I'm going to poke my head in really quick. I'm going to see where she put it. And the woman had the nerve to be like, oh, yeah, let's get someone competent out here.
Oh, that would have just...
I was like... It's like fire shot out of my ears.
Yeah.
And, so she just, you know, gave her a look, whatever. And then, like, she walks in and she calls, you know, the woman that's working on you or whatever. She calls her out. And then, you know, she's all flustered, like, what's going on? What happened?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I came to pick up my stuff, you know? And she's just like, oh, okay, I have it in the other room. Give me 1 second. So she goes and gets it or whatever. And she's like, well, I did want to get a couple more things, but I could see you're occupied right now. Like, you're with a client. So I don't want to bother you. Like, all condescending. And she's like, well, what do you need? And the fucking display case is right behind her. She's like, what do you need? I could literally grab it. It's right here. She's like, oh, no, I don't want to bother you. It's fine. And that passive-aggressive bullshit.
Oh, my God. That would have drove me fucking crazy.
And I literally said something to her. What did I say? I was like, that was really rude. I'm like, you're being really rude right now. And normally I don't engage, but I had to say something because not only is she like being rude to people in front of me, but she was also rude to me. So I'm like, okay, now I have to say something because she's making it my problem. So I'm like, that's being really rude. She's like, well, I'm in a hurry and blah, blah, blah. And she should have just had it right there for me and like all this fucking bullshit. And I'm just like, she's with the client right now, you know? And I'm like, if you can't be bothered, you know, you can't get something in 2 seconds, go order it online, you know?
Yeah.
You don't know how to act purchasing things in person, go get it online. So I was livid. And then, yeah, she's like, oh, if you're already here, I guess I'll take blah, 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 this, and this. And then she rings her out or whatever. And then she is like, oh, okay, thanks. And then she just fucking storms off. Like this fucking bitch.
Oh my God, some people just...
And I looked at the girl behind the desk and I'm like, I'm sorry about that. I'm like, that's insane. She's like, oh yeah, she's a real witch.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, she's so mean. And like, whoever it was working her eyebrows, she walked in and she like apologized to you too and everything.
She's like, because it took a while. It took like almost 10 minutes. My eyebrows take 15 minutes to do.
Yeah.
So it should have just been in and out, but... You know,
now we had to.
I had to sit there for an extra 10 minutes
because this fucking cunt couldn't wait 2 seconds.
So I was 10 minutes. I mean, not a big deal, you know, but still.
I know.
When you know you could be out 10 minutes earlier, like think about like getting out of work 10 minutes earlier. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
You know. So.
I mean, because I don't exactly want to hang out in that place all fucking day.
Well, exactly.
You know, and waiting around if I don't have to.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, it's a nice spot. Like,
yeah, because I had to come home and do commissions. Like, I had shit to do. Mm-hmm. You know? It's like this fucking... And I detest... My point being...
Yeah.
I detest the holidays for that reason. Because that's how a lot of people are in stores and to each other.
Yeah, that's why I avoid the mall, any store that I can during the holidays.
I know. Even, like, some of my fucking shitty... relatives, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll say it, you know? Some of them just like, they just throw cash in a card or whatever and just like, oh, here, it's like my pity money every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people just feel like they have to do things out of obligation. I don't give like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, you know? And I can tell when it's like no thought went into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hate it. You know, I almost would rather not have your money because you just don't give a shit about me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're basically showing me. You know, and it's one thing, like, if you get someone, like, a gift card or something, because gift cards are my absolute last resort for gifts.
Yeah.
Like, if I really don't know what to get you, like, I'll get a gift card. But, like, it's one thing if someone just, they want a gift card, you know, and that's all they want. It's like, well, I'm going to be buying, I don't know, like, I'm moving and I need stuff. Like if you give me like a $50 gift card to like Target, I can buy furniture or something, you know, like that's one thing. But to just like I've gotten gift cards from people before for places I've never even been to.
Yeah, like Banana Republic.
Yeah.
That happened one time and I was like, I don't think I've ever stepped foot in a Banana Republic.
I don't even know where one is in this.
There's one in the mall, but
oh, is there?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. See, like I hate that. Like, if you're going to give a gift, give a gift.
Yeah.
You know? Something thoughtful, something useful, something more than just, a gift card.
Even if it's just, like, a scarf and gloves.
Yeah.
Like, that's at least a gift and some thought went into it.
Yeah, like, I can use that.
Right.
You know? And, like, I mean, it's one thing, if you give a gift card with something else, I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, and it's one thing. But to just give someone a gift card, I think it's the worst thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how this turned into this rant, but
I know.
Dude, it's just something that really bothers me about this time of year.
I know. And just like dealing with people at the store too, like there's all kinds of just shitty people that come out of the woodwork. It's like you don't see these people during the year usually.
Yeah.
It's because they wait all fucking year till probably about a week and a half before Christmas to go out and do their shopping. When Megan and I are the kind of people who...
Like, mine was done in August.
Yeah. Literally in the summertime, our Christmas shopping was done.
Yeah.
Because I can't be bothered, you know, to go to the mall right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, not even that. It's just, like, I get so busy around this time of year, I just don't have time.
Yeah.
You know, just between all my commissions and everything else. Especially this year, I had so, like, more than I ever have, which is a blessing.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's like... I can't be bothered. And most people don't think proactively because they're like, oh, I'll wait until it's on sale. But then, like, you get all kinds of problems, back orders, waiting, this, that. And I've heard horror stories of people not getting things that they needed for Christmas because of this and the other thing.
Yeah. But that's why, like, I just stick to the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I stick to Amazon Prime. I stick to, like, places that could do, like, quick shipping. And, like... Even, like, I ordered stuff from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, too, and it took a while to get here, but it all came before Christmas. Like, I have everything now. So, that was, like, on Black Friday. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's just so much easier, you know, and I know people don't want to, because, I could just get it instantly at the store and blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's fine, but I would rather just pay for the 2-day shipping, you know, or just pay for the Prime account to get the 2-day shipping and get it in 2 days.
Yeah.
You know? Then have to go to the store, deal with shitty people, have to be out and like, it's too much.
It's especially for people like me and Lauren that get very like overwhelmed by like crowds and things like that. I can't go in the store.
I know.
It just, unless like, I should say like a huge store like the mall.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I mean, I like the mall, but I have to go like on a Wednesday afternoon. When,
I mean,
like,
literally
no one's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I can't stand it.
I know. I hate going there now. We used to go all the time as like teenagers and stuff.
I know.
But I can't go now.
We were actual mall rats.
We actually were. Well, because I watched the movie when I was younger, Mallrats, and I'm like, that's what I want to be.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Well,
we should probably take a break.
Yeah.
We're coming on the first half hour, so.
I just wanted to throw that out there. I mean, the holidays could be great too, but that's the part of it that I hate, the capitalist part.
Yeah, me too.
It makes me really sick. So,
yeah.
When we come back, maybe we'll talk about some like cool things we've gotten people or something.
Yeah.
Because Laura and I, you don't understand how good we are at gift giving.
Like, I don't like to boast too much, but I will say gift giving, one of my truest talents as a person.
I mean, same.
Oh, shit. I hit the mic.
I did the same exact thing in the same exact way.
Oh my God.
I know. And also, so yeah, we'll touch on that when we get back because it
Yeah.
is the holiday season.
And I think we'll talk about another story too.
Oh yeah, because there's
about.
something that happened. By the time this goes up, it might be old news, but it's something that just happened recently. With the guitarist of Cannibal Corpse. So
Yeah, I kind of just want to touch on it and talk about it a little bit.
yeah, because we were like stunned.
Yeah.
When we saw this. So
well, we'll get more into that in a little bit.
we'll get into it in a little bit, but I'm going to throw in a song this week that has been stuck in my head for like a week and a half.
Okay.
And I can't get it out. It's from Jess and the Ancient Ones.
Uh-huh.
It's called Prayer of Death and Fire or something.
Great.
And I love them. We saw them with King Diamond when he came around 4 years ago.
Yeah.
He like chose them to like tour with him. They're a Finnish like occult metal type band. Like,
which is awesome.
Like that psychedelic shit. I love it.
I love shit like that. Like an Uncle Acid type.
It's more like the Devil's Blood type, but it's like the Devil's Blood if it was a little bit more like energetic. You know what I mean? It's like the Devil's Blood if they drank a monster.
I see.
That's the only way I can describe them. She's wonderful. Her voice, and I will say this, she sounds exactly the same on record as she does in person. Oh my God. Like, I'm surprised this band isn't bigger, especially after touring with King Diamond, because they are incredible.
Yes.
So I've been obsessively listening to them for like a week and a half. So I'm putting that song in so it could get stuck in your head too. I'm not alone.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a good song. You'll love it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that song.
I hope it tickled your eardrums.
I haven't decided if I'm going to put the whole thing in yet. It's like a 6-minute song, so.
Well,
we'll see how
maybe
long.
just half.
We'll see how long this goes.
Okay.
I might put in you already heard it. It was a lot.
Yeah.
So whether it was the whole thing or just a big portion of the song.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoyed that.
Yes.
So Laura and I are great gift givers.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it and I'm like, man, I've like thrown some fucking like.
But, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I would say, but not even just good gift givers. We give each other great gifts.
It's true. Like, oh, dude, I got a surprise for Lauren this year. And She doesn't have a clue.
Not even iota of a fraction of a clue.
Like, you tried to guess it, and I'm like, you're not even remotely close.
Well, I did the same thing for you. I got you something, and you have no idea.
I literally couldn't even tell you. I have no idea what it is.
It's a little pricey, but
well, so is
it
yours.
won't look it, but you'll see.
What is it?
You'll see.
I have to wait. Wait, what's today?
The 13th.
The 13th. I have to wait, like, a little over a week.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it. Laura just grinned at me.
So it sounds so creepy when I do that. Just oh, we also got because I said earlier we got stuff from Jeffree Star Cosmetics.
Oh yeah.
On Black Friday he was doing mystery boxes. Mm-hmm. So we got a couple of those.
Ooh, I'm excited. We got one small one to open on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And then a medium one because the big one I couldn't.
I know. The big one was $175.
It was a lot.
The small one was $30 and then the medium one was $80. So I mean,
was it 170?
175.
Really?
Yeah, because it had anything from his store in there.
That's insane.
Could have been clothes, it could have been bags, it could have been a mirror.
Dude, it was still cheaper just to buy two of the other ones than one big one.
Yeah.
I thought the big one was like 110 or something.
No, it was like 170. I think it was 175.
That's a lot.
But the thing is, the small one, you don't get clothes in it, and you only get 6 items. Mm-hmm. And then the medium one, it has like 10 items.
16.
16? No, it's 10. Because it was 16 total for the two of them.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, so the medium one has 10 items and could include clothes.
Which is exciting.
So, and I accidentally opened it because I thought there was another box inside of the package. And I saw that there's a shirt in there. I don't know which one it is.
Damn it, Lauren.
I know. If we do have a shirt, though, I'm taking it.
That's fine.
I hope it's the can't relate one, because I will fucking cream myself.
Yeah, so Laura and I are bosses at gift giving.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, and this is just my personal philosophy. I think gifts should be thoughtful. A lot of people like to give gifts. It's more like the gesture than about the actual thing.
Right.
But I think it should be about the actual thing.
Right.
Because, like, what's the point of getting a gift if you're going to fucking just throw it away or never use it? Mm-hmm. You know? Which I've done in my life, and I hate because they were not thoughtful gifts. You know? And, like I feel bad. Like, our mother bought us, like, a bracelet or something, but it's totally something I would never wear. Mm-hmm. It was, like, made of, like, straw. Like, it was, like, weird. Like, you know,
yeah.
She knows I have a very specific thing that I like, and yet she got me something that she knew I would never wear. And then I ended up getting rid of it because it's like, I'm never going to wear this.
Right.
You know? And I don't think that's how you should gift give.
Yeah.
So, Lauren and I, well, especially, like, was it last year or 2 years ago I got you the portal gun?
I think it was 2 years ago.
No, it was last year.
Was it? Oh, yeah, it was.
It was last year I got you a portal gun because Lauren has been wanting that for like so
years.
Long. And I'm just like...
And they're very hard to find.
I'm like, I got you, fam. And I got her the thing.
I'm so happy because the original one was like $1,000, but you got it for like half the price.
Oh, yeah.
So...
I mean, it's a stupid amount of money to pay for that, but...
Yeah. But there was only like one in 1,400 made or something.
Yeah. So, what the hell was I gonna say? But I always give gifts like that. Like, I pay attention to what people say. Like, even just with my boyfriend Chris, I remember he was telling me when I had first met him, he had his apartment caught on fire. It had just happened like before I met him, and then I met him like a week later. And he said he like lost some stuff, and he in his closet had a little like bat thing, like a real bat, like a preserved one or whatever, and it got burnt in the fire, and it bummed him out so bad. So I bought him a new one for Christmas.
Yeah.
And he named the bat Charlie, so I gave him Charlie 2.0.
Yeah.
And I remember just like the look on his face. Just like him just being like, oh my God, I can't believe you remembered, I said that or whatever.
That's like the best feeling.
It is though.
Oh, when you just know you got someone a good gift. Oh, bitch.
I think that is the more rewarding part rather than just like, oh, I
Yeah.
bought you something and that should be enough.
That's like the feeling of like eating pizza. Like it's just like that good.
That's how pizza tastes.
yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like
Uh-huh.
I love to give that way.
I do too. I'm like big into giving gifts anyways.
True.
I like to give back to the people that are nice to me and are my
Yeah.
friends.
And like, I mean, I've had a few gifts like that too before. Like, and I
Yeah.
guess it wasn't really, I mean, it was a gift. Like, Chris's boss and his wife were like, they were like his second family. Like they were like his actual family, I should say.
Yeah.
And like, after he passed, they had a blanket of his. It was like from his childhood or something. And he wanted to just throw it out, but, his boss kept it.
Yeah.
And, they sent it to me and they were like, here, you can have this now. Like out of nowhere, wasn't expecting it, out of the blue. And I think I like had an emotional breakdown in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Like I was like sobbing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, those are the best, you know?
Right.
I mean, that especially because it was so like
There's sentiment behind
sentimental. But you know what I mean? Like, I think that's what like you really do. It's like you give back to people that you care about. It's not about like how many people you give back. It's not about numbers.
it. Right.
You know? It's just, and that's what a lot of people do. And that's why fucking cunts like that lady at the spa or whatever was just so, it drove me crazy.
I know.
You know, and I'm pretty sure it was for her, you know?
Yeah.
Like that stuff. Like she wasn't getting it for anyone and she needed it by a certain time. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that was just for her. It wasn't necessary.
Right.
You know? I don't know. I just hate people that are like that.
I do too.
That act entitled. And like every year you see like the Black Friday fucking videos of people like wrestling each other for TVs and stuff. And it's like, how disgusting.
I know.
It's just a barbaric way to act.
I know. People are gross.
I don't know. I can't stand it. That's why I draw a lot of my gifts and paint a lot of my gifts, which I know a lot of people don't do, obviously. But
Yeah.
I like to do that when I can because those are
Or
more
at least add like a
sentimental.
personal touch.
Yeah.
You know, add some kind of personal touch to a gift and it just makes a world of difference.
Even just like if it's something funny. Like
Yeah.
I remember our friend Brianna gave us cards one year, but it was for like a first communion or something. And she
Yeah.
just like crossed out the names and like wrote stuff on it and drew things. And it cracked me up. It was
Yeah.
like, that was like one of the best cards I ever got.
Yeah.
It just made me laugh.
One year she gave me a box and in the tag she wrote, I got you this box. You ever watch that episode of SpongeBob?
Yes.
Where they have the secret, well, not the secret box, the TV inside
Yes.
of the box and all they want was the box.
Yes.
And Squidward took the TV and then he would turn on the TV and it would just be shows and commercials about boxes. So one of them was like, I got you this box. And the girl goes, that's what I got you.
I couldn't afford a present this year, so I got you this box.
That's what I got you!
And she drew that scene in the card of this box that she got me. I was like dying laughing
Ugh.
because she knows I was going to get that shit.
I know.
Also, I know this happened since our last podcast, but R.I.P. Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob. Oh, I was sobbing when I found
Can we
that out.
put in like a moment of silence?
Yeah, you want to?
Okay. We're just going to take a minute. We'll probably put in like the SpongeBob theme, or I'll put in some sad music here.
Yeah.
So hold on. Moment of silence. Okay, we're good. I know, me and Lauren are not good at being quiet.
We're not. We were staring at each other grinning for that whole time.
Although it's sad
No,
because
he died of ALS.
yeah, at like I think it was like 57.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
God.
young.
It's horrible. That was the age our grandmother died.
I know.
57.
From cancer.
I know. Sucks. So, rip Steven Hillenburg.
Yeah. He made a wonderful thing. Because he went to, he had a degree in like marine biology, but who would have thought that would turn into a global phenomenon of a TV show?
I know. And the saddest part of it is like all the fan art.
Oh, if you are any kind of emotional, do not look this up. Even if you're not a fan of SpongeBob, that shit tugged at my heartstrings.
Even like with Stan Lee too, and they did the same thing.
Stop.
And then there was crossovers between the two, and I just couldn't even handle it.
Oh my! Do we even talk about that?
I don't even remember. I don't think so.
Stanley passed away.
Yeah, that was like a month ago.
Yeah.
Literally, I think like a month to the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, poor Stanley. I mean, he was what, like 90?
Oh, he lived a long life, and his wife passed like a year or two before anyways.
Yeah.
That's how it always happens. That was like George H.W. Bush just passed, and Barbara Bush died at the beginning of the year or whatever.
Yeah.
It always happens.
I know.
It sucks. But I mean, what can you do?
I know. Sad.
Yeah.
So, on that note,
anyway, so
yeah, I like giving gifts, even if it's not Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I give gifts to people all the time, but I don't like what Christmas has become.
Yeah.
Like this capitalist, like everything has to be perfect, like idealistic thing.
I know.
Because
it drives me nuts.
Because even like I think back like, well, I wasn't around obviously, but like if you look like at like the 50s and the 40s and how everything was like supposed to be compartmentalized and like, you know, neat and this and proper and whatever, and it's just like, even back then you could tell like Christmas was like a thing that was still like, you know, like a sacred thing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people now just use it as like a reason to just like, you know, get stuff.
If you're an atheist and you say Merry Christmas, like, don't even fucking look at me.
I know.
Like, honestly.
Lord, don't even look
No,
at
I'm
me.
serious. What kind of stupid fucking ignorance is that? It's like, I don't believe in a God, but I'm going to celebrate Christmas anyways.
The birth of Jesus.
Yeah.
Fucking, you have to be kidding me.
Yeah.
I know, and there are people like that in the world, like, God's fake, and then they're like, oh, Merry Christmas.
Oh, you did get me a Christmas present? Sorry, you don't believe in the fucking holiday.
Yeah, you get excluded.
Yeah.
You know? But, I mean, I fucking hate people now.
I do too.
It's just become such like a capitalist fucking holiday, and it's just so gross to me.
I know.
There are very few holidays that are like sacred.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I guess you could count on a holiday, New Year's. It's not really a holiday, but it's like an event. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I love a New Year's. I don't really care.
I love the 4th of July, too.
Oh, I love the 4th of July.
It's one of my favorites.
Any holidays where you don't have to, like...
Memorial Day.
Yeah. Sometimes our birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Any holiday where you don't have to, like, really give and plan and fucking all this stuff.
Yeah.
Are so much more enjoyable.
The laid back holidays.
Because even, like, Valentine's Day, you have to, like, get, you know...
Yeah.
People stuff and things like
St.
that.
Patrick's Day, like a lot of people like, because it's just, you go and drink.
Yeah.
You don't have to plan shit.
I don't like it anymore because I quit drinking.
Yeah.
I get no enjoyment out of it.
Well, a lot of people still enjoy St. Patrick's Day.
Well, yeah, unless I go get like a Shamrock Shake, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But
that's the extent.
Yeah, that's the extent of my celebrating St. Patrick's Day. But I don't really like. I mean, I like Valentine's Day when you have someone to celebrate it with.
Well, some people just see it as a day to just get back to their families in like a loving way. Yeah,
which I've been doing the last few years because ever since like my boyfriend passed away, I've been like really sad on Valentine's Day because that was the last time I saw him. Was Valentine's Day 2016, and then literally a week later he died. So it's just hard for me because I know it's coming too, and it's Valentine's Day. It's like a double whammy. It just fucks me up.
I know.
So
my ex broke up with me on New Year's Day this year, and then a month later was Valentine's Day. So
yeah, I don't like Valentine's Day for that reason anymore. I used to like it.
Yeah, but you know what? We didn't even celebrate Valentine's Day because he fucking hated it. He didn't want to get me anything or appreciate me because he's a fucking narcissist.
Well, he's a cunt.
Yeah,
of course he's not going to do that.
He was also a narcissist, so it was all about him all the time and what he wanted to do and what he thought.
He can go fuck himself.
Yeah,
I hate that shit.
I know people like that are just like.
What was I going to say? But I'm trying to think, what other holidays are there? I'm going through the months.
Well, Halloween.
Okay, Halloween I do love.
Yeah.
Halloween's a great thing because you just like, you don't have to get, I mean, you get people candy if they show up to your door.
Yeah.
But even if
the tradition's fun. That's the thing. It's not stressful.
It's lighthearted, you know? And it's very, despite it being creepy and, you know, skeletons and things like that. But like, it's childlike because it's like, oh, I'm going to dress up and,
Listen, you could be 55 years old. Some people just love to dress up.
Yeah, and you don't even have to dress up on Halloween. You could just eat candy and watch horror movies or Halloween movies and hang out.
And if you don't really like Halloween at all and don't want to do any of that, you have that choice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I know, and it's not like you feel like you're missing out on anything.
Well, exactly. It's the same thing every year, but some people live for it. And like us.
Like me. I'm raising my hand. Hi.
Hey.
But you know, it's like, I love Halloween because it's just, I don't know. I've always loved it as a kid.
It's just
fun. I know we talked about this already, but like, it's so much fun and it's just very like, it's what we're into. Like, I love like, you know, creepy movies, TV shows. I love haunted houses, things of that nature. Haunted places in general.
Yeah.
You know?
Stuff we've always been interested in.
Yeah. Ever since we were kids, really.
Yeah.
Like, it started really young. Like, really young. And, like, I don't know. It's just something that I've always loved. But Christmas, I feel like the older I get, the more depressing it is to me.
Here's the thing. The people who love Christmas, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is right. The people who love Christmas are usually the people who have never dealt with any kind of serious hardship, have really good families, you know.
Have people to celebrate it with.
Yes. Those are the people that love Christmas, and then they try to, like, because they feel good, they want to spread it to everyone else, but some people just don't want to.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we come from a pretty good family, but, like, even still, I don't really like Christmas.
Yeah.
You know? Because as I've gotten older, it's just like, what do you get me? You know?
Well, I know. It's like, and that's what it's become. It's like, well, what do you want? You know, it's like, it's not even just about like spending time with each other, because sometimes we've gone up for Christmas and I just go for an hour and then leave.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, no one wants to spend time with each other anymore. So everyone's too busy or too this or too whatever. And it's like, I don't know. I don't really care for Christmas anymore.
Me either.
Though I will say, some Christmas movies I do love, like all the classic, like Rudolph and, you know.
And I came to this realization today. I love Christmas lights.
Yeah.
I could go every day and look at Christmas lights. And I would love it.
What is it about Christmas lights, though?
It's just, it's so comforting, you know?
I know.
I think it's a comfort thing. Because I used to, well, I still have them, but they don't work anymore. I have companion cube lights, like Christmas lights, in my room. And I used to keep them on a lot and before the fucking fuse went out in the string of lights.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not a fuse. It's a bulb.
Yeah, with the thing. One of them died.
Yeah, one of them died, so then they all died.
Yeah, the circuit.
Anyway, I used to keep them on all the time, and it was just so fucking cozy. I need to get new ones because I loved having like lights in my room.
Well, ever since Stranger Things, apparently, which I still haven't watched, but apparently something with Christmas lights in there, and everyone, all the colored ones, go
the multicolor ones.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't watched
I'm more
it.
of like just a basic white light person.
Yeah, same. Hi, I'm Basic White. Nice to meet you.
Basic White should be my rap name. Honestly,
that would be great.
Yeah,
but I know, like, there are parts of Christmas that I do like. Like, I do like watching like all the classic, like,
yeah, on AMC they've been playing them like on loop.
Yeah, like
along with like National Lampoon's
like the is it claymation, stop motion, whatever it is, Rudolph and Santa Claus, and
Island of Misfit Toys,
and like the Grinch, you know, like all those old, and like the Charlie Brown Christmas, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Like I'll watch all those things, but
if I have to see Elf one more fucking time, I hate that movie.
I cannot stand Hallmark Christmas movies.
Oh my god,
they are literally the worst things ever. Like, I caught my dad watching one like a few months ago. And he was like embarrassed. He's like, I'm sorry, it's the only thing on that's like not shitty. And I'm like, you chose this?
I know.
I would rather watch Telemundo. You know. in a language that I don't understand.
But like, Elf is stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, and everyone like loves that shit. But I'm like, I don't know. I think it's stupid. I've seen it so many times. And
I know, and like that, and like the Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen and shit.
That one's really stupid.
I hate them.
I still love A Christmas Story. We have to put the 24-hour marathon on every year.
I know, I do love it.
On fucking TBS.
That, it just makes me think of my grandpa. So.
Yeah. Because my grandpa doesn't call it A Christmas Story. He calls it Ralphie.
He does.
He's like, you guys watching Ralphie? Every year. I don't think he knows the name of the movie, honestly.
I don't think so.
But he calls it Ralphie.
He also has, I think, did we say this in the last episode? I can't remember. He has the leg lamp in his window, like a little one.
Oh, yeah, he does.
And it cracks me up. Like, that's my grandpa. He has a little leg lamp in the window. Like, 3 people could probably see it. Mm-hmm. And we all live here. But, yeah, he has a leg lamp.
So funny.
So, I know, I don't really care for, like, Christmas movies. They're too happy. I need, like, hatred in my movies.
Well, that's why we like horror movies.
Yeah, I know. I'm like Plankton when he's I need hatred.
Yes.
That's me.
So, the last thing I want to talk about before we wrap up this episode.
Oh, yes, before we forget.
So, some news came out. And for anyone who doesn't listen to metal and doesn't care,
we'll try to explain it.
Yeah, just fast forward to the song and then we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Or if you're really curious, stick around.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get interesting.
Yeah. If not, enjoy the song. I don't know what it's going to be, but...
Yes.
Okay.
So, a couple days ago, I was on Facebook, and we're friends with a lot of death metal / metal musicians anyway, so I see this kind of shit all the time. I saw my friend Tony, who's in a band called Vital Remains, shared an article. The guitarist of Cannibal Corpse got arrested. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this has to be fake. Hold on. Not that I was gonna like just write it off as like fake in the first place,
right.
But like I don't know why that was my first reaction. I'm like, this isn't fucking real. Because this guitarist's name is Pat O'Brien. He's like the most chill dude. Keeps to himself.
We have met him before.
Yeah, like the total like quiet type, you know?
But you know what? It's always the quiet types.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, that's true.
Like Jeffrey Dahmer was quiet. And he ate actual people, so.
Well, he didn't do this.
Well, I know.
But, so what happened was, I'm going to link one of the articles down below to the initial news story that came out, because things are still developing, and it's still like an ongoing thing, and it's like a couple days. You know, it's only been 2 days.
Right.
But what happened, apparently, was his house got set on fire. He lives in Florida, so it's not like California where it just, you know, fires happen.
Yeah.
So his house got set on fire. We don't know how. And Pat owns a lot of guns and, like, ammunition and, like, weapons. Mm-hmm. So when the fire broke out, it was setting off all, like, the ammo and the flamethrowers that he had and, like, all this shit. And it was, like, a big fire. He lost, like, everything in his house, which is already devastating. So apparently while this was going on, and I believe this is the story,
because really quick, it's really weird how they put this, because it seemed like 3 separate things happened all at once.
Right.
Like, I still don't fully understand what happened, but please continue.
So he, while this is happening, went to a nearby neighbor's house, not his like next door neighbor, but like somewhere in the area, just like broke it in their house and started robbing them. And he like pushed one of the people to the ground, and then he just like fled and hid behind a fence like near his house, and then the cops found him and he charged the cops with a knife. Like, it was fucking bizarre.
I mean, that just doesn't make sense to me.
There's just something off.
Unless he was robbing his neighbors because he figures, fuck, all my shit's getting burned, so I have to go take someone else's.
Maybe. I mean, it could have been misconstrued as him just like trying to get help, and he was like maybe on something and like freaked the fuck out. His mugshot is rough.
It is rough.
It looked like he'd been smoking meth for like 10 years.
But apparently he passed the drug test. There was no drugs in his system.
I think.
It must be
Hold
because he got out on bail. And if he was under the influence of something,
I think he would have... Hold on.
I don't know how it works. I don't remember. So don't quote me on that. I probably just sounded really stupid saying that. But
I think he did...
At the Gemini archives, we were always prepared and on time with all of our resources ready to go.
Yeah. Go to fucking Revolver. You would have to take a drug test in order to be released on bond. So... I guess he just had to take the test in order to get the bond. But it didn't,
say if he passed it or not?
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a while to get drug tests back. So,
but from what I heard, he didn't drink or anything.
Yeah, he quit drinking.
He quit drinking, and unless he was still doing, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't think he ever did. Well, at least as far as public knowledge goes, he never did drugs.
I don't know. I never knew any of that.
But
so. He was always very quiet and unassuming, so I never really thought anything of it.
Yeah. So he was arrested, and there's a video of him showing up in court with a fucking anti-suicide vest on. For anyone that doesn't know what it looks like a 17th century monk gown, basically, with no sleeves.
Hold on. I'm going to find that picture. Is that really what it looks like?
This anti-suicide thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It was like this long, 4-screen, dress thing. And they had to put it on him, and he was all cuffed up, and he looked like I can't even describe it, dude.
He looks like someone out of Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could describe it. Yeah, that is what it was.
The article that I linked down, they'll probably have a picture of it in there. Or a
so
video.
Why did was he trying to kill himself? What the fuck?
Well, they didn't say.
Ugh.
Maybe they put it on people just in case. Because in the courtroom, there was a whole bunch of other prisoners in there, and there was a couple people with the same thing on.
Yeah.
So maybe he was. I have no idea.
I don't know. What is the point of this jacket, though? Because there's no sleeves on it.
Well, just to get to the chest, probably, or something.
Is it just to, put a bunch of layers between? And
yeah, I guess so. It's probably really heavy.
It kind of looks like, you ever get x-rays done at the dentist, and they put that...
Yeah, that giant heavy lead, smock on you.
That horse blanket on you.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. Which, I'm sure it is hard to penetrate with anything, so...
Well, and his hands were tied anyway, so the sleeves didn't matter.
Yeah, true. That is crazy, though.
I know.
It's just sad to see someone like that.
I know, and people are already breaking out memes about it, and I'm like, God help me, nothing is fucking sacred.
Well, it's the internet, you know?
I know.
And I get it. If you don't like the band, it's one thing, but
But it's people who actually like the band that are doing that, and it just drives me nuts.
I just don't understand why people are so quick to jump on things and then just be like, oh, well, I'm an asshole and blah, blah, blah. But it's like...
But you don't have to be.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You're choosing to be an asshole. You know? Maybe just be a human and take it seriously for once.
It just shows our lack of compassion as people when people are so quick to make jokes out of things like this and people that kill themselves and do this and that and the other thing, you know? It's it's just really sad to me that people feel the need to have to make jokes about everything. Because not everything is funny, you know?
Yeah.
Or at least you need to wait before you can make a joke about it. You have to wait a month or two.
Yeah.
You know? That's how it was before, 10 years ago.
I know.
You know, it's something bad happened and then you would wait a couple weeks to make, memes and jokes about it. Because okay, some time has passed. We could talk about it now.
Yeah, when Michael Jackson died back in 2009 or whatever. Yeah. No one's made any Michael Jackson jokes for a while after that. Because people respected him, and it's people just don't have respect for other people anymore.
People just want to, and this is the thing too that I hate about social media. It's so selfish. Everyone look at me, look at how funny I am, look at how great I am. It's but you're not funny. You're a fucking dick. You know,
you're doing what a million other people have done before.
Yeah, you're not special. You're not anything. You know. Ooh, that might be a little harsh, but you're not, you know? I'm sorry. Truth fucking hurts, I guess.
Yeah.
You know? You're not fucking this great person because, oh, look at me making this fucking edgy joke. It's ooh, look at all these edgelords, you know? Look at you, you're so cool, you know? It's I can't stand people like that anymore, man. You know, especially people, and I hate the people that talk about things and have no idea what they're talking about.
Oh, it's the fucking worst.
Like people that make jokes. Like I saw people that have never listened to metal a day in their life sharing this meme. And I'm like, do you even know who that is?
yeah.
Do you even know what this is about? People just like to share memes just because, oh, it's popular and I'm going to fucking bandwagon.
Well,
but,
exactly.
You know what? Free thinking doesn't exist anymore.
Can I just say, though, I watched, like, a couple, like, news videos about this, and they mentioned how he's in Cannibal Corpse, was also in Evermore, and he has an upcoming tour with Slayer. I'm like, if the news got anything right, it was that shit.
Yeah, at least they
So,
got that right.
I know. Because
You know?
sometimes, and they called it a death metal band. They didn't say hard rock. They didn't say, you know, fucking some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, it was, they said death metal.
Yeah.
On fucking news. And it was awesome. I was like, all right, I'll give the news credit for that.
At least they got that straight.
Yeah.
Thank you, as fellow fans of
Because
metal.
they're pioneers of death metal. I mean, get it the fuck right, you know?
It's not hard to say death metal, not like rock. You know, it's
Yeah.
like please, but back to what I was saying. Free thinking doesn't exist anymore
Well, it doesn't.
because one person has an opinion and everyone immediately has to bandwagon. Even just look, and we don't like to get political on this show, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to use this as a comparison. Look at liberals and conservatives. People are so willing to defend either side just because it's marked as liberal, just because it's conservative.
Dude, I took a civics class. It's 100% like that.
It's disgusting.
And like this is like high school's fucking civics, you know? It shouldn't like matter too much, but the class is divided by like Republicans and Democrats. And if you're the majority party, you're just voting just because you're the majority.
Yeah.
You know, just because it's your party, even if the fucking thing is so bizarre and out there. It doesn't become about the issue, it becomes more about the vote and the people,
Like,
you know?
Like, the system is broken. No one's using their brain. They're just seeing how many fucking clicks they can get, how much notoriety, how much popularity, how many tweets, how many fucking bullshit
Yeah.
things. You know, that's what it's come to now. Twitter is the worst thing to happen to politics.
Yeah.
The worst. And presidents shouldn't be allowed to have Twitter. Fucking anyone in a high government position, like, none of these people should have Twitter. No one.
I know.
It's disgusting, quite frankly, because it's so much easier to spread lies, bullshit, cause
Or at
controversy.
least not be allowed to run their own Twitter while they're in office.
Right.
Or working in a position like that. Get someone else to do it, you
Yeah.
know? And just make it very like, the president's going to be here today. Or the president is doing this. And not opinions, you know? Just like actual facts.
I mean, it's just disgusting now. And even just like with something like, I mean, you can go on any fucking video, any article, any whatever on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and it immediately becomes political in nature. This is turned into a political issue.
Yeah.
Because now it's about gun things and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not about the person.
He's always collected guns, though.
Yeah.
He's like... Anyone that knows Pat knows that's...
And look at what he came at the cops with. A knife. No guns.
Yeah.
He went at them with a knife. Okay? So people want to sit there and argue about gun control. Guns weren't the fucking problem. Yeah, they caused the house to fucking set on fire, but didn't kill anyone.
Yeah.
You know? And now everyone's turns to a gun control problem because, oh, it's relevant and political. And it's like, I can't stand this shit anymore. I can't stand people fucking bickering and fucking poking fun and being cold-hearted and all this shit. It's like, I'm done with it.
I know.
Dude, like, I want to get rid of my Facebook. I want to get rid of a lot of stuff.
I know.
I think the time has come because I can't look at this anymore. And, like, people that I've known for years all of a sudden are turning into these cold-hardened people because, like, they have a political opinion and they're so, like, zealous about it. They're willing to just, like, end friendships and do all this shit over it.
Like, I think that's the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
You know, you can't put your political differences aside and look at someone as a person.
Yeah, you don't have the
You know?
emotional maturity to understand how someone else. And I mean, if they're just an asshole person to begin with, then yeah, get rid of them. But don't get rid of them just because, oh, they're a Democrat or they're this or whatever. It's just like, come on, people. We're above this, you know? I'm sorry. I got pissed for a second.
Yeah.
I'm just sick of fucking seeing it. And everyone like, well, how come you don't support this? Are you a Nazi? Are you this? Are you fucking... I'm like, don't tell me what the fuck I am. I know what I am, you know? Like, I'm sick of people trying to label everyone and call people out for shit just because that's what they think. And they're trying to pass it off as fact. Like, fuck you. You know? And it's the same fucking people that are just running their mouths about Pat O'Brien. They don't even fucking listen to Cannibal Corpse. They don't fucking know anything about it. But, I'm going to have an opinion just because I have that option. I mean...
Well, I know.
I can't even look at stuff like that. I knew the minute I saw the headline, I'm like, this is going to turn into a clusterfuck.
Well, I know. And there's a GoFundMe. Well, there was a GoFundMe, but now it's like through a different website for like expenses to help Pat like get back on his feet and like to pay for like shit or whatever. And even just the people commenting on that thing is ridiculous.
I know.
Like no, nothing's fucking sacred anymore.
It's like, save it for someone who gives a shit.
I know. And you know who started the whole thing? Paul's wife. Paul, the drummer of Cannibal Corpse. His wife started this whole thing per request of Pat's family.
Yeah.
You know? That's how it happened. So, it's just, like, people just can't take 2 seconds to, like, look into this shit. They have to question the, legitimacy of it. And, like... whether this is really going to help him, and he doesn't deserve this because he's fucking fucked up on drugs and like whatever. It's like we don't know that yet though. Mm-hmm. Like we don't know if he was fucked up on drugs, but clearly by that mugshot, he had to have been on something.
Well, and here's the thing too, because websites like Metal Sucks and whoever that are fucking putting all this stuff out, they don't wait for stories. They just put it out there, and then people speculate rumors, and no one ever gets the truth right away. Mm-hmm. You know, and that makes it worse.
Oh, it's not like, just them. A lot of places do.
Oh, I know.
Now.
It's like a lot of places. They just want to get the story out and get the most views and the most blah, blah, blah. They don't care about the actual story.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
Do it like what TMZ does, dude. If you're going to get a story out, make sure, like, no one else has said anything about it yet, and then put that shit out there.
Yeah.
And get it as factual as possible, because anytime there's a death and it's on TMZ, it's been right every single time.
Yeah.
So... I mean, that's all I'm saying.
It's a credible source. They do it the right way. And then, look, they have more people fucking visiting them than other places because they actually do their job correctly.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it's like people are so stupid.
I watch Phil DeFranco every single day for
Who's
news.
Great.
Yeah, if anyone hasn't watched Phil DeFranco do the news, it's unbiased, it's to the point, it's very, like, probably between, like, 10 to 20 minutes of a video a day. It's everything that you need to know, put as factual and unbiased as possible, and he opens it up to discussion for other people to talk about. Mm-hmm. And sometimes he'll give his opinion, but it has to be like a very like strongly opinionated like article, you know,
right.
Like a child abuse thing.
Yeah.
And he'll just say, "Go fuck yourself, you garbage person."
Yeah.
And it just makes me laugh every
because
time.
that's disgusting.
Yeah. He just put out something, I don't know if it was today or yesterday in one of his videos, of how reliability in the news or people like trusting the news has gone down to like less than 20% in the last 2 years.
That's insane.
Isn't that insane? Like people don't even look at the news anymore. Because people don't trust. I bet that 20% is all 40 years and older.
Yeah.
No young person is sitting watching the news. And if they are, it's rare.
I don't see anyone reading the paper except like an older generation. Like not. I was just talking about that the other day, I think, with someone. I think it was Matt. Hi, Matt. I hope you're listening.
Hey.
We were talking about like, yeah, that's very like he's like, oh yeah, my dad reads the paper still. Like, yeah, it's like my grandpa reads the paper every day. And my dad too sometimes. But you know, it's a much like an older thing. No one really cares about that. Like people our age, we don't care about. I don't read the paper.
I know.
Why?
I used to read the comics in the paper as a kid.
Yeah, because our dad would show us and whatever.
He would save them just for us, so I would read them every week.
I mean, if we read any news thing, we look it up online now.
Yeah.
Because it's just quicker that way. But it's also less reliable. That's the thing. In the paper, it's at least have a little bit more credibility.
Right.
You know? And no, it's mostly centered on like local news, obviously, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But sometimes there'll be like big things and events that they cover and shit like that. But, you know, that's the thing though. 20%. That's insane.
It was some like small number like that. I think it was less than 20% or about 20% or something. Like it was. I'm like, I can believe that actually.
Yeah.
I was just about to say I can't believe it, but no, I can believe it.
No, I can believe it too.
because I only watch Phil DeFranco for news. Like, and everything that I know is because of him.
Yeah.
Except for the Pat O'Brien thing. Like, I just found that on Facebook.
Well, I know. We found that actually through the grapevine. But
because I know a lot of people who are friends with him, and they're like, he's really a good guy. I don't understand why this is, like, happening to him and, like, whatever. I don't know if he just went off his rocker. Like, no one knows yet. Like, they're not saying a lot, and it's probably going to be about, like, a month until we fully know what the fuck happened.
Well, because the way I took it in at first was I had to have some kind of, like, psychology training when I was, going to school to be a mortician. I'm doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I know.
This robe was a cute idea, but no one can see it.
It's so hot now.
I had to have some kind of like psychological, not psychological, but you know what I mean, like psych training and things like that, because you deal with grieving people and they're not stable. We don't know what's happening in his life right now that caused this to happen. Remember when Britney Spears went nuts and shaved her head and things like that? She just had like a breaking point. Maybe he just had a breaking point.
Like, literally, we don't know.
Maybe there was something going on in his life that made him super emotional, that caused him to react like that. Because when you're in a state of mind, and this is what I learned too, and I mean, I learned a lot specifically about grief, but grief isn't just limited to death. Grief exists in many different facets. When you lose, even just like when you go through a divorce, you lose a job, it's a loss.
Right.
Grief is the byproduct of loss. So if he had lost something, or if something had happened recently that could have caused that emotional outburst or outrage, and having your home set on fire on top of it, that's a good catalyst.
I don't know if he started it himself. Like, we don't know how the fire even started.
Yeah, no one said anything about that.
It got set on fire somehow. But I do believe that because he owns all, like, the guns and the ammunition, whatever, and the flamethrower, like, that made it worse. That's 100% probably true.
Yeah.
Because he does own a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
So
what I've learned from just being around people who are in that fragile state, and it's kind of like drunk brain. You don't really know what you're doing or what you're saying and things like that, because look at how he's acting. He's acting like he's under the influence, but we don't know if he is. And it still makes perfect sense to me that if he had something devastating happen, if something happened in some degree that caused him to have that same response, of course it would, cause all this shit to happen.
Right.
And it's like, you know what? I do like Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah, I just talked about them a few episodes ago.
I know. Like, I've always liked them. I think they're good. I think they're great people.
They are some of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Very humble. I said this in earlier episodes. I did an interview with Paul, and they hooked me up, and they were fantastic.
And we're just speaking from personal experience.
Yeah.
Everyone has different experiences, and that's fine. But I'm talking about me personally, just looking at this realistically, because a lot of people wrote it off because when they did get him, he was all like, he looked like he was fucked up, they think he was on drugs and something, and that could be an option, but we also can't rule out that there was some other shit that happened either, is what I'm saying. And a lot of people are so quick to jump off the deep end with things like this and just assume, oh, they're crazy, oh, they're on drugs, oh, they're whatever, and take the fucking extreme.
Yeah, and just go by what the news says.
Yeah,
which isn't even like completely true yet.
Because it makes for the more quote unquote interesting story.
Yeah.
But that may not always be the case. So that's why I don't really know how to feel about this, because we don't really know everything that happened.
Yeah, it's still too early.
It's still too early to tell. And if by the next time we record another episode, if we find out more, we'll definitely talk about this again.
Yeah. Because I have such a place in my heart for Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
So to see this happen to them, they've never had any big controversy. Like, they've been through members, but it's always been on mutual terms.
It's always been very chill.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're out in the band, but we have this and blah, blah. Like, it's never been anything crazy. Even when Barnes left, it wasn't that crazy. He was ready to go anyways.
Yeah, they were just kind of like, okay, dude, you go your way.
And that dude's actually on drugs. So,
yeah,
like,
I know. It's like, all right, you go your way, you go my way, okay, bye. Like, it was never like a big thing.
Yeah. So, for this to happen to them, and, because he's associated with the band, to kind of tarnish their name a little bit. It's just...
But that's the thing. It could be something completely unrelated to the band. And people are so quick to throw that band under the bus because, oh, he's in it. But it's like, here's the thing. People are so quick to just write off. People are so negative now about things. They just want to see people suffer. They want to see people...
It's because everyone's suffering right now.
Yeah, because everyone's going through their own thing, and it makes me feel better about myself. But we can't be like that. We will get nowhere as a society if we keep doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere. But people still feel the need to just put people down, to fucking say this, whatever. And I'm not trying to stand on my pedestal and act like I'm the greatest fucking person ever, because good Lord, I've said some pretty horrendous shit in my life. I've done some pretty horrendous things.
Yeah.
I am very far from perfect, you know? I'm just speaking humanistically and realistically. This is the pattern that I notice, and this is the problem with people, and this is why things have been getting progressively worse. Because we cannot give people the benefit of the doubt anymore.
I know.
No, regardless of the situation. And I mean, it's one thing if you do something that's, I mean, like you touch little kids or you murder someone, whatever. Yeah, that's a disgusting act. And I don't have sympathy for people like that.
Yeah, me either.
But I'm talking about things like this. Things that like could have been avoided are, you know, not crazy situations. Someone got hurt, really. I mean, the person that he broke in the house to got like pushed, but he didn't like kill him or anything.
No.
You know?
But it was still like an assault.
Yeah. You know, and it's not to the degree of like something that's a true heinous act against humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like people are equating things like this to actual murder, and that's the scary thing.
Yeah.
Because it's making everyone out to look like monsters because I want to look like the better person, when it's actually doing the opposite effect. It's like, no, you're the monster for jumping to conclusions and not being sympathetic. You know?
Yeah.
And it's disgusting. And I hate people. I hate it.
Anyway, I think we're going to wrap this up.
Yes.
We stop, and what we do is between each part, we stop and re-record again. It's coming out almost an hour.
Okay.
So
yeah, it's way longer than I anticipated recording today. But man, we got into it though.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
But
but we
think
had
it's
to talk
necessary.
About that. It is necessary, you know, and these are relevant things that we want to talk about and things like that. And we promise we'll get back to more lighthearted stuff. Maybe we'll record a Christmas episode. If not, then consider this the Christmas episode.
And like, look, these are just our opinions. You don't have to agree.
Right.
You're choosing to listen to us, and, you know, don't get mad at us for having opinions, you know?
Yeah. But
getting mad at someone for having an opinion is like getting mad at someone for having skin.
Yeah.
Everyone has it.
I know.
You know?
It's true. It's like getting mad at someone for having brown eyes when you like blue. It's like, well, there's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah.
You know, maybe wear some contacts. I still got fucking brown eyes.
Right.
So, I know. It's just, we had to talk about that because we've been talking about this for like a week, and I'm like, we got to get this out of our system.
I know. It's like, we got to do a podcast.
We're going to go push this out and put it in the podcast and leave it there.
Yeah.
But, okay. I think we're good.
Yes.
I think
so
we're
too.
good for this week. Thank you for listening to our rambling.
Yes. The band I want to put in is Death by Stereo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about them.
I don't know. I listened to Into the Valley of Death, which came out like in the early 2000s, I think.
Good album.
And it's very good. I was like in middle school when I listened to it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was just listening to it, so I want to put in a song in from that. Some good, like, what would you call them? Like, they're not really punk, but it's more like hardcore. I don't know.
I know. I want to.
It's like somewhere in the middle.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up so we have the proper
yeah
label.
But it's that good like early 2000s, like, you know.
It's like something that sounds like it would go to Warped Tour.
Yeah. Well, that's how I listen to them again. Is because there's like a big like punk fest.
Hardcore punk.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
So there's a big punk fest going to Ohio, and they're on the bill, and with like Rancid and like a whole bunch of other like people.
The Offspring.
Yeah.
Those kinds of
The
bands.
Offspring is one of the best live shows I've ever seen.
They were really good live.
They sound exactly the same live as they do on their albums. It's like incredible.
They are incredible.
And they played with Sum 41, who was also really good. Like, their vocalist, what's his name, Derek?
Mm-hmm.
He gets a crowd going, dude. I was the most pumped up I ever been at a show.
Oh man,
I was like, yeah!
there was like giant beach balls everywhere. It was
There was a dude with sombrero dancing with the giant beach ball. Like, it was a fucking insane.
It was like a fever dream.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm putting a song from Death by Stereo.
Cool.
So
excellent.
Enjoy it. Maybe the whole song, because their songs weren't really like...
Well, we're already pushing like an hour and a half, so...
Well, all right. If I could find a short one, maybe.
Okay, you probably didn't hear all of Jess and the Ancient Ones then.
Yeah.
It was probably just a good chunk.
Yeah. But anyway,
we're gonna throw that in there. We're gonna, I don't know, maybe we'll have another episode before Christmas, and if not, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah. Everyone have a great Christmas.
And we love you, and thank you for sticking with us through this year.
I know.
Holy crap.
It hasn't been a full year for the podcast yet, but the year's almost over.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I can't believe we even started this year.
Can't believe it either.
Insane.
So, and that some people even listened. We had a couple guests on. It was great.
I know.
But we're going to try and get one more out for the end of the year.
Yeah.
At least on Christmas or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
For more stuff.
More shenanigans and more guests.
Yeah.
We have a couple people lined up.
More guests.
People that I know. People that I'm friends with.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Maybe a really big one that we've been kind of like pushing and hinting at for a while.
Let's fucking hope so.
Oh, I hope. I'm hoping to all the gods.
Yes.
So,
but
all right.
Okay, everyone.
We're going to leave you with some Death by Stereo, like I've been put on my radio voice. Here's Death by Stereo with me song. I don't know what song you're putting in, so.
It's one of them.
Cool.
But, okay.
I don't think I've heard that song, one of them. Okay, we're going to go now.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.